Thank you, Premier. So New South Wales recorded 5 new locally acquired cases of COVID in the 24 hours to 8 p.m. Of these, 4 are linked to the Avalon cluster and one is linked to a previously reported case whose source is still under investigation, but that person lived within the Avalon beach area. There are, so in summary, there are 4 household contacts and 1 case that was associated with a venue, the Rose at Erskineville. There were 9 new cases were acquired overseas, bringing the total number of cases to 4,683. The testing levels were moderate at 15,364. And can I please urge the community come forward for testing? Having those high testing levels, those incredibly high testing levels before the Christmas period gave us a great confidence that we were diagnosing cases rapidly, and it allowed us to better understand the scope of the outbreak. So can I urge everyone, including those in the northern beaches in both zones, to come forward for testing with the most minimal of symptoms, but my plea extends across the state. Please come forward. It is critical to us understanding this current cluster. And it is also important to state that if you get tested today and you're negative, and you get symptoms or different symptoms emerge a week later, you need to get retested. Even a few days later, please get retested. It is critical. The test just tells you about your status on one particular day. It doesn't give you an indication or an assurance that you're not going to be positive in the future. In terms of the venues and cases of note, I just wanted to again thank the community around the Belrose Hotel and also thank that establishment for its cooperation in our investigations. But anyone who attended the Belrose Hotel at any time in December and had symptoms that could be compatible with COVID, we're asking you to come forward for testing. This is part of the detective work to better understand how the cluster has emerged in the northern beaches. The Belrose Hotel has not yet been linked to the Avalon cluster, but there are now 3 cases that have attended this venue: the firefighter I talked about yesterday, a hotel staff member, and a person who visited the drive-through. And so because of those investigations and because one of those cases had a very early onset, estimated to be around the 10th of December, we are looking at the Belrose to give us some information about those potential missing links. I would also like to reiterate the fact that we do know that there were some exposures in the central business district, so of the CBD, but the CBD more broadly. So if you had been in the CBD in that period, please again have a very low threshold for testing and come forward for testing. That will assist us in making sure that we haven't had seeding events outside the northern beaches. Thank you.